So this is Sumer, the music mogul, the caffeine global, the comic man, the astronomic man, and this is the Mad Mouth Show. Well. Welcome back, all you Chelsea chuckers. You know what time it is. Today we're going to be talking about the match preview and lineups for Chelsea versus Wolverhampton Wanderers, where Wolves are going to be coming to the bridge. But this time, it's time for Chelsea to go and smash it and grab those 3 points. We need these 3 points before the international break. Anyways, we've had so many inconsistencies, in the past few games, but this has to be a win before the international break. So before we get into discussing the preview and the lineups and predictions, you know the drill, guys. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm your host, the one and only Mad Mouth, and this is the Mad Mouth Show. Well, first of all, guys, I just saw some good news is that Chelsea are trying to sign Antonio Rudiger. This man for us was a rock in the back line. And yeah, maybe he's become a little older now and he's become more senior, but this experience will really help the team. If we can get him for a free transfer, I think it's going to be a good deal. Anyways, I feel Tosin needs to be sold. He's not able to give us what we need. His experience is really not helping us anymore. And he seems to be really out of place. If we can get Antonio Rudiger as the senior player on a free, I have absolutely no problem with it. I would actually love it. And let's see if we can do that, guys. Especially, for Levi Colville to partner up with him, it'll be really good. So this news really is exciting to watch out for, guys. Even Mike Mignon, if we can get him as, a goalkeeper, I think he can be I think he can be the number one. It'll be really good. So let's hope we can make these two signings. Obviously, we need more, Bade Shile, he's not so reliable because of his fitness. So maybe we can get a replacement for him as well. We have Mamadou Sa who's going to come back. But is he going to be as experienced? Is he experienced enough to play in Chelsea, in the Premier League? Even Anselmino. I mean, we don't know, guys. We really need a solid backline. Look at what Arsenal has been doing. Their defense is so solid that we really need to be ashamed because, guys, this time there is a possibility where Arsenal might beat the record of 15 goal conceded in a whole season. If that happens, it's going to be really a big task to break it again. So let's hope they don't break the record because it's a solid record. But they can break it, guys, because their backline has become so solid and they are very consistent with their defending. So I won't be too surprised if they do. Let's hope they don't. But so now for all the other news, which is Romeo Lavia, who's not going to be fit for this game, obviously, after the knock he had in the last game in Karabakh. Now, guys, for me, the Karabakh game was absolutely stupid. I can't believe it. We did not win that game. And a lot of people are blaming Hato for it, but I can't really completely put it on him, guys. I feel Tosin is a real problem in the defense and he does not make it easy for the one defending with him. So I don't think I'm going to completely blame it on Hato. In fact, there were a lot of parts in the game where I felt Hato was actually good. He was doing a good job. He was recovering the ball pretty well, and even though he's not so big in size, but he was doing a pretty decent job. And in my opinion, even the penalty was really stupid. I don't know why this rule is there, but yeah, I'm not going to really put too much on Hato because I feel he was not as bad as people are saying him to be. And also, he's only 19 years old, guys. So we really need to give him some time. And he's going to come through, I'm pretty sure, because you could see he's making an effort in the last game. He didn't really give up. And it's good Maresca did not bring him off. He let him, deal with the pressure and he let him play. So I'm glad about that decision that Maresca took. Although I feel he could have just got off Tosin and put Josh Achampong, which in my opinion would have changed the game. And I really don't know why he didn't do that. Sometimes Maresca's decisions, they really, really kind of surprise me. So whatever, it's a learning and it's good that we didn't lose. So, now let's see against Wolves what Maresca does because it's also a new manager. So the team, you never know which team shows up. But again, we are at home and we should not lose this game. We have to win this game. And even a draw is not acceptable. I think we're going to win this game, guys. And especially it's before the international break. So Maresca should not think twice about which squad he's going to put out. He should put out the best team. And, let's see who the winner is. There's news that Reece James might be going for the international duties. So I hope he plays. But there should be no injuries, guys. Let's hope. And maybe Reece James should be going for the international duties because they need him. He is going to be the main right back, and probably he should go and get some minutes, if not like full 90, but a few games. Yeah, why not? It's been a while since he's played with the England squad, and he needs to go. So no problemo with that. Now, Mr. Moresca, you need to get your thinking cap on and come out with a good game plan. I mean, there really needs to be not too much to think about because this Wolves team is pathetic, and I feel they're going to be battling for relegation. So we should be able to go and do a job on it. Now let's get into the lineups. But before we do so, you know the drill, guys. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Let's go. Now in goal, we're going to have Sanchez, who obviously is going to be our number one goalkeeper. And even though I felt, in the last game, I felt Sanchez a little shaky, but it's okay. It was not too bad. Not He didn't make any mistakes, but I mean, maybe he could have been a better leader at the back in the last game. So, but I definitely don't want Jorgensen starting over him. So, Sanchez in goal for me. Now, I would love Josh Achampong to start, but I know Maresca is not going to do that, and it's going to be Chaloba and Fofana, which, yeah, I think it works. Let's see how it goes. Fofana brings some experience in the backline, and he was pretty good last game. So Fofana will start for me, and I would like Reece James back in my right back role with Mark Cucurella. I know they've played a lot, but I feel they can, just get the game going, get us a few goals, get us to a state where we're safe, and maybe then they can get subbed off. And in midfield, I'm going to go with Caicedo and Gusto. These two will be my midfield. With my attack will be Garnacho, Delap as my number 9, Enzo as my number 10, and Pedro Neto as my right winger. I would actually like to see Estevao starting, but I feel maybe he'll be tired because last game he played all 90 and maybe it'll become too much for him. So I think Neto will be a good start if he's fit. Now, this is my lineup, and my predictions for the game is going to be a 2-0 win for Chelsea. And I think this is a possible result. There's no need. A clean sheet would be good for us. Now, before I end the stream, guys, I'd like you to put what your predictions are in the comment section below, and also let me know who you think should be starting in the lineup. So do comment and let me know. And adios now. Take care and see you soon.